Hello everybody, welcome to your Daily Pop. I'm just going to do a wild shuffle and a pull. I was just checking this deck out and I ended up just like throwing it everywhere. So, oh, you know what a lovely combination. Let's really look at this. Now the Four of Cups generally is a malaise, feeling bored, feeling like there isn't enough zhuzh or activity. I have to say today I gave myself the gift of rest. I woke up quite early. I started doing some things on IG. I fed all the animals. And then I thought, I felt like really wiped out. So I was like, I'm going to lay back and just take a nap. And it was like 1 o'clock and I legit slept for like 4 or 5 hours. And I woke up and I was like, you know what? Good for me taking the time that I need when I feel like, at that, I just feel like I don't need to push or find something excited. I don't need to go out and do anything. I don't need to provide anybody with anything. So why don't I have a little self-care moment? I feel like the Four of Cups can remind us. That card is, where we think we always need to do something or acquire something or be somewhere. We simply don't. When we don't have any appointments or have to be anywhere, let's take care of ourselves. Really relax, watch a great movie, have the best coffee, make something fun, relax, sleep, and rest. So I love that card is like, we're no longer going to think I'm bored. We're thinking this is self-care time. I don't need to go out and seek, attention and activity elsewhere. I can just rest. And then this comes in for us. Wonderful moments of clarity, great ideas, what to do for the week. And part of this was I needed to formulate a plan for, the invites on Thursday, what's going on with our family, who's getting what at what store and all of that, and just kind of fortify that, but have a calm, restful couple of days leading up to Thanksgiving. There's no reason to get, and here's the thing about America around this time. Things start to come to like this crazy, like heady sense of you need to shop because it's Black Friday and all this kind of craze thing. You'll see people in the grocery store and it's nutty. It's like, think of the most like positive hours to shop with the least amount of people in the grocery store and try to hit it then. Let's not go to the grocery store between 5 and 6 p.m. when everybody gets out of work and goes. That kind of thing, and I was able to plan. I'm going to go really early first thing tomorrow, I'm still a few days ahead, all of that. And by resting and taking it easy and not pushing myself and feeling like I had to do everything, I'm recognizing that good ideas will come in. And this is also to savor and write them down. I feel much more secure and tranquil when a good idea comes in and I write it down in my notes on my phone. I record it. I do something with it. So I have that. It's like in my little wish dish. So later when I need that, I'm like, oh yeah, that this also helps me not like overspend or buy something that I already have. Like I'll make a list. I'll recognize, I'll go through my beads. And then if I'm going to the bead shop, I'll be like, hey, by the way, you only need so-and-so. You have located. And then I give myself a list and I kind of rectify that overspending. And that's going to help you with the holiday season as well with what's taking place. Christmas, it's like if we start early and we take our time, we're not going to have crazy impulse buys where we spend a lot in a panic the last week, right? And the High Priestess is going to help us stay earthed, comfortable, realize we have a wealth of wisdom and knowledge, and there's always fresh, wonderful energy whenever we look for it. And we can have, this perky kind of like outlook on life when we realize that whenever we really need the answers, help, or resources in the past, it has shown up for us. So we are not going to be bereft of any of that. And it gives us a nice sense of security, because what we're looking for this whole holiday season, everything coming up, is peace, healing, protection, fun, happy energy, courage, confidence, friendliness, all of those things that help us remain flexible and kind of keep our energy a little crisp, right? So we're not lagging, we're not pushing too hard. And it breaks my heart every time I see like that mom, especially she has a toddler or two, and then you see them in the coffee shop, and then you see them shopping, and it's just always like on the run, on the go. And I used to think that too when I had toddlers. We'd be booked into every damn thing, every kind of class, going here and there and running. But I was like, kids are like us. They don't want to be surrounded by other people and events and things 24/7. So that's when we come back to this and hey, let me just take it easy and rest. And I'm using this Four of Cups more like a Four of Swords rest, but it really is, because we're not going to hit this. If we're not always looking for constant stimulation, we're not going to hit that thing that says we're bored just because, we're not online, or we're not, we're not out shopping, or we're not just like stimulated by a million things. We can just be calm and sit. I love the sound of absolute silence and just relaxation. And nothing but either the wind or birds or music, really, really peaceful. Then I get to this kind of mode where I feel like, again, peaceful, and then I can plan and I can hear the things I'm meant to hear. I can channel the things I'm meant to channel. I can see the fun opportunities. I can see all the great connections in the world because I give myself that respite, and I feel like that's what we really need to do now. And our good ideas will come in. We can jot them down and pull them out of our magic hat later for use, which is really great. So you guys too, if you're curious about this deck, I love it so much. I did a flip through over on IG. It's really great. The pentacles are just pentacles, the wands are just wands, and the cups are just cups, and then all the major arcana, as you can see, and then all the major arcana are all different animals and animal familiars. Really, really beautiful deck. So I did an entire flip through over there if you want to check it out. And it was like really inexpensive too. I think it was only like $17 or $18 on Amazon. But I'd been wanting it for a while, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a good season to get it. So that's your Daily Pop, guys. Love and light.